YouTube, Eugene here with a review on the Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger Zenkai Gattaijuu DX ZenKaijuOh. Yes, friends, let's go ahead and take it a box. Right here it says Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, and right here it says Zenkai Gattaijuu DX ZenKaijuOh. Got a nice shot of ZenKaijuOh himself, and we got a nice shot of Super Zenkaizer's face, and we got a nice shot of Super Zenkaizer and Super TwoKaizer. And so here's the top of the box. Here's the bottom of the box. Here's the side of the box. Here's the other side of the box. And here is the back of the box, friends. Alright, friends, so in episode 21 of Zenkaiger, both Super Zenkaizer and Super TwoKaizer can become their large mega forms thanks to the Zenkaiju gear. Now, Super TwoKaizer can become Super TwoKaizer SD in his mecha form, which is a version that's the same size as TwoKai Riki and TwoKai Kuttner. And so both Super Zenkaizer and Super TwoKaizer SD can combine together to become the mighty ZenKaijuOh. So take a look at Super Zenkaizer, and friends, I'm going to be honest with you, but I prefer this version of Super Zenkaizer in the DX Mecha Standard than the Sentai Heroes Series Vinyl Figure Standard. But I still dig this design. As I mentioned, his design is heavily based off of Dragon Caesar from Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, but particularly it's the Go Eugene combination. So, pretty much still has Dragon Caesar's color scheme, and the main color is still black. And this time, this version has the silverish plastic color. And so I'm going to go ahead and drag him up a little closer to the camera here, just so we can see the nice face sculpt here. So the face sculpt on this one looks really nice on this one. As you can see, got a Z on the forehead in that silverish color. And of course, the head crest of Dragon Caesar with the central horn. And of course, 2 additional horns on each side. And you can pretty much see the red eyes above the visor. And the visor in that nice metallic blue. And you can see we got a little bit of red there on the mouthpiece and some white. And then pretty much on both sides here, we got some nice gold here and here, which looks really nice overall. And so anyway, again, this part still looks nice with the face of Dragon Caesar over the visor and pretty much in place of where the antennas were. On the chest, which is the chest design of Dragon Caesar in silver, red, and gold. And then in the center, it's got the Zenkaiger emblem molded there. And so anyway, on both shoulders, still got that really cool Z in gold there in that nice metallic green. And of course, the torso area, which is nice in detail with the 2 main colors. And then there are the knees. The knees got the dragon emblem that was on the dragon metal in that nice metallic green. And then we still got the gold accents by the feet, which are the big claw feet here. And then and back to the chest right here, we got some gold chrome, which will be revealed later on in this review. So on the back, just a lot of clips and ports and so on. And also he has half of a combined mode head. And so articulation wise, the arms can rotate to a full 360. The legs can move forward and back. And he's got a knee bend. And the feet can move up a little. And that is due to his transformation of ZenKaijuOh. So here is his accessories. You get 2 pair of these cannons, which are casted in that silverish plastic, but unfortunately, friends, they're totally hollow. And pretty much on this side here, you can see the detailed on the non-hollow side, but they do plug in pretty much on this part here on the back of the shoulders. So right here and right here. And so that's pretty much how they are stored. Now this piece is for the combination with Juran, so you could store it anywhere, as the instructions doesn't say anything about storing it. But what I like to do is right here on the back, they got a clip right here, and so I'll just put this little piece here on the back which is a nice little storage for and everything. So like I said, the instructions doesn't really indicate where to store this little piece at. So thank God for Super Zenkaizer on his back. You pretty much got different other little ways to store this little piece here. And so like I said, and so in other words, the choice is yours. And so anyway, and then friends, you get Super Zenkaizer's personal weapon, the Zenkai Tin Lance, which looks like Dragon Caesar's tail, which is casted in that silverish plastic. And so this piece right here will come out, which is that rubbery plastic. And there are two ways of having Super Zenkaizer hold the Zenkai Tin Lance, either this way or this way. So I'm going to go ahead now and put it into his hand like so. And it should just peg in real easy. And so there you go. And so here's what he looks like with his Zenkai Tin Lance in hand. And I really like what it does in the show. And so anyway, so real quickly, let me go ahead and get him out. But here is the vinyl figure, just to do a quick comparison here. But anyway, so friends, I'm gonna be honest with you, I dig this. I really do. And I think Super Zenkaizer looks good in the Mecha Standard. So here's the other part that makes ZenKaijuOh, and here is Super TwoKaizer SD. And so his design is based on a mix of both V-Rex and GoKaiOh. And so like I said, the same size as TwoKaiRiki and TwoKaiKutner. So just like them, Super TwoKaizer SD here is cute. But according to Flint in the show, this was a design flaw. Poor Zox. And so anyway, so the eyes in a nice metallic blue with some gold on the top of the head there. Got V-Rex's head on the chest, which has some nice metallic green for the eyes and some red. And so for the main colors are black and that silver plastic. And so on the back, mainly for the combination mode. And so anyway, so articulation pretty much just in the arms. So you can do articulation in both arms like so. And of course, you can also do a swivel back and forth in the arms. And so that's pretty much it on the articulation here on Super TwoKaizer SD. And so I'm going to go ahead now and bring them up, bring them out for a second. But here is TwoKaiRiki and TwoKaiKutner. And look at them, just a cute little bunch here. Now let's do the transformation of Super Zenkaizer and Super TwoKaizer SD to become ZenKaijuOh. And so pretty much here we'll just remove all the weapons from the back here, like so, as well as a little connector piece for Juran. And then we'll go ahead and take the Zenkai Tin Lance out, and I'm going to go ahead and prep it up, but raise this piece up and close this in. Then we're going to go ahead and bring both legs up like so. And then we'll take this right here. We got a little tab here. And so right here, we'll go ahead and just slide it in like so. Then right here, this section here will rotate up. And then we'll go ahead and bend the knees. Same thing with the other side. And then we'll bring up the foot. And then the other foot as well. Then we'll go ahead and bring the arms forward with 2 clicks. 1, 2. And then same thing on the other side. 1, 2. And then we'll go ahead and flip up his finger missiles. And then the same thing with the other side. And then we'll go ahead and flip down Super Zenkaizer's face. Now we're going to take the V-Rex head off of Super TwoKaizer SD. And so we'll go ahead and open up his mouth like so. And we'll go ahead now and clip him right there. And so, like so. And then we'll go ahead and This is pretty much for the rest of Super TwoKaizer SD. And so we'll bring his arms forward. And pretty much they will plug into these two ports on the back here. Kind of like he's riding, you know? So kind of like plug it in like so. With that one. And the other one. So yeah, like he's riding. And so here we go with the cannons. Pretty much the cannons, you're going to use this peg post pretty much to plug into right here on the back. So this one this side, and then we'll do the other side here. So you pretty much got to make sure the hollow piece is facing this way towards the head. I'll back it up a little bit. The hollow piece has to be facing that way. And so here we go with the last one here. And of course, I cannot forget about this little piece here for Juran. Like I mentioned earlier, you can always have fun storing it in other places on the back of Super TwoKaizer, Zenkaizer, excuse me. And so we'll just go ahead and plug it back here. And there you go. So pretty much, like I said, which is not in the instructions, but pretty much as storage. So here he is, friends, ZenKaijuOh, and I love him as he is a mix of Dragon Caesar and V-Rex, whom I am a big fan of their designs, but always the case, ZenKaijuOh looks better on the show than the actual toy standard. And pretty much, friends, he kicked ass in episode 21 of Zenkaizer, and he literally kicked ass in that particular episode, and pretty much was his debut episode. But anyway, everything turned out well here. The one thing that really bugs me about this mecha here is these hollow cannons, but it is what it is. Somebody please make some fillers here, come on now. But anyway, everything looks fine and everything, and so pretty much the mouth does open and close here. And then of course you can move the arms here. So pretty much articulation wise here. You know, pretty much open up the knees a little bit here. And you can move the legs back a little there. And then the tail you can have his tail wag. Kind of like a dog here, kind of like. So there is movement in the tail here. And so overall, I like this. I really do. I like it so much. And I gotta say, he also looks good with the finger missiles in that nice metallic red. And so also the overall design looks cool as well. Now this formation was not on the box nor the instructions, but it did make an appearance in episode 22 of Zenkaizer. In fact, friends, this was not in my original plans for this review, but as a last minute add-on. And so we'll go ahead and pretty much pop this entire chest panel off, and then we'll go ahead and pretty much take this Dragon Caesar chest panel off as well. And I'll put this aside for a second here, and then we're going to put we'll pretty much peg the chest panel here for Dragon Caesar right here on the Zenkai tin lance, like so. And so there you go. And so, taking that entire chest panel, I did this so it wasn't going to scratch the really nice chrome on this piece here. And so, anyway, go ahead now and flip the finger missiles like so. Same thing on the other side here. And then on the back here of Super Zenkaizer, we'll go ahead and pretty much the cannons here pretty much stay right on, so you can just flip them out a bit to the side, kind of like. And then we'll go ahead and pretty much the legs are going to bend up like so, and so the same repeated pattern. And then we'll go ahead and push the cannons back in. And so anyway, and here we go with the Zenkai tin lance. Again, pretty much slides on the little tabs here, just like the ZenKaijuOh mode. But pretty much this time, we'll slide it in and pretty much put it on backwards, which will be on the rather loosely side, and it doesn't go down all the way. And so anyway, let me put it down for a second here, get a little situated, and then we're going to just drop my camera for a second here. And so lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and it pretty much just wasn't on the show, but for fun, I'm gonna put Super TwoKaizer SD here, if he will stay on, but we'll just keep him on like that. And so anyway, but this mode here is called ZenKaijuDrill. So ZenKaijuDrill's design and name is on pretty much based on ZenKaijuDrill from Kaizo Sentai Zenkaiger, and this is something else I like, and friends, honestly, it works. Now the combination with Super ZenKaizer and Zenkai Juran to become Super ZenKaiOh Juran, and pretty much, friends, to get Super Zenkaizer here prepped up for this transformation. And so this time I'm going to only take the chest panel of Dragon Caesar off. And then this foot here will unclip, and so, which is on a lock here, and as you can pretty much see, you have a little slider button here. You hit that little button there, and the foot will slide off. Then we're going to go ahead and pretty much, this bottom section here will unclip, and you swing it around, pretty much, and you clip it in right here, and pretty much to make a one big leg here, of course. And so go ahead and take this arm here, which detaches, and then we'll go ahead and this chest panel does come down, allowing pretty much the waist here to move. And of course you bring this arm forward, and you just bring the chest panel back up, click it back in again. Then we're going to go ahead and bring the finger missiles until you line it up with everything. And so anyway, we'll take the other arm here, and again pretty much just bring the missiles where it is level with everything else. And we're going to go ahead and pretty much these two here will clip together like so, pretty much to make a one big arm here. And so that is it. Now the full transformation of Super Zenkai Juran, and pretty much with our boy here, Juran. And real quickly, I'm going to take this little foot piece here and pretty much just slide it over Zenkai Juran's foot. And there you go. So now let's go ahead and do it. So enjoy. So now to complete what we have left, pretty much some add-ons here. And so, of course, you remember me talking about this little piece here the whole time all during this review. Of course, right here we got that rail piece here, so pretty much just slides on in. And then we'll go ahead and take the cannon here and plug it in right here like so. And the other cannon here pretty much plugs right here. And so there you go, friends. Transformation complete. So here he is, friends, Super ZenKaiOh Juran. And he made his debut in episode 23 of Zenkaizer. And of course, this has always been the case, but I feel that, you know, pretty much he looks better in the show than the toy standard. And like I said, that's always been the case. But in the toy standard, as you can pretty much tell, this side of the body is like way thicker than this part. And as you pretty much see, it's got the skinny legs, big legs. And so it is what it is. And I'm pretty much going to be honest with you, but I dig this though. So here's the new head sculpt, and I like the little Dragon Caesar head crest, and we've got a gold Z on the forehead there. And of course the eyes look nice in that nice metallic green, and on the chest here, still loving how it becomes a nice chest panel, becoming that V shape. And of course this side here, the Z and that nice chrome gold emblem. So Super ZenKaijuOh Juran also has this sound function when opening and closing this section here. Okay. I like how he yells super like that. And so we're pretty much switching the modes, and of course nothing else, just the two names. So pretty much the names of the two. So the torso area got the silverish plastic and black, and also got the metallic red on the other side here. And the legs. Well, the legs, well, I see what they were trying to do, pretty much to make this work here. But I wish they made Juran's legs the same as Super Zenkaiser's. But as skinny as it is, maybe have them both thicker. But I guess this is how they want it to work. And so it is what it is when it comes to the legs here. And so here's a side view of the mecha. The other side of the mecha. And here is a back view of the mecha. And also, friends, I mean, and again, I am clearly not a fan of these hollow cannons. But earlier on in this review, I did mention something about with the Dragon Caesar chest panel covering this up here. It was only showing like a bit of the top up here. And so whenever I mentioned that, you know, pretty much all this is going to be revealed. So this is what I meant here. So that nice chrome gold emblem Z. Now the combo with our buddy Vroon here, mainly to become Super ZenKaiOh Vroon. And so let's go ahead and begin. So enjoy. Here we go. So as far as the extra things, the foot piece here doesn't work. It's mainly for Super ZenKaijuOh Juran. And this connector piece is the same, and for instance, pretty much will not fit. So, and you wouldn't have that other cannon. So, but from what I learned, you can have them actually just hold the cannon. I mean, that's clearly your choice, your mecha, your choice. But yeah, a handheld gun. So, or handheld cannon, one of the two. And Super ZenKaijuOh Vroon also has a sound function when opening and closing this section here. Vroon. I still love it how he yells super like that, and we're pretty much just switching the mode, so I'll do it again. Now the combo for Super TwoKaiOh and pretty much what we have left. So friends, due to timing, I'm not going through the whole transformation deal as I did it twice in the TwoKaiOh review. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove Kikai Sentai. And this is not in the instructions, but you can put him right here on these pegs here, pretty much facing downward. Like I said, this is not even in the instructions, but it's a nice little storage here for him, you know. And so, anyway, so now I'm going to go ahead and take TwoKaizer SD, and we'll go ahead and detach the V-Rex head. And we'll put TwoKaizer in place of Kutzner. So, we'll just plug him in like so. Now putting the weapons together, and so here is the Zenkai Tin Lance. We'll go ahead and bring this section down. Now, early on in this review, I happened to mention that you can have Super Zenkaizer hold the Zenkai Tin Lance in two different ways. Well, pretty much this handle here is basically for Super Zenkaizer, and then this long one right here, which will go down, is for Super TwoKaiOh. And so anyway, we'll take the chest piece here and we'll peg it on the Zenkai Tin Lance. And so here you go. And so I got the handle already ready. And so we'll go ahead and just plug the Zenkai Tin Lance into his hand like so. And so then we're going to go ahead and pretty much unpeg this little piece here, which does come off, which is the fire kanji here. And we'll put it right here on the top of the chest panel of Dragon Caesar on the Zenkai Tin Lance. And so look, it's coming together now, friends. And so then we're going to go ahead and take the V-Rex head and we'll split it down like so to the middle, and then raise it up like so, and then have the mouths of the V-Rex open like so. And so pretty much we'll plug into the chest here, and pretty much you can pretty much see everything needs to, it has a nub right here, and pretty much we'll go over this section. So if you pretty much just plug it in like so, and there you go, it clips on in like so. And so anyway, let me go ahead and raise up my camera here pretty much to wrap up this transformation. And pretty much all you have to do with this headpiece here is rotate it to pretty much reveal to us the new head. So here he is, friends, Super TwoKaiOh. And just like Super ZenKaijuOh Juran, this form also made its debut in episode 23 of Zenkaizer. And honestly, friends, it's not much of a drastic change here in this form. I mean, it's something out of it, and I dig it a lot. And so I'm going to go ahead and drag him in a little closer just to check out that nice new head here. And so let me raise up my camera here. But anyway, this new head looks really nice, which has a big old anchor crest going along pretty much here, which I really like there. And the green for the eyes, got some red and silver. Now, this chest here looks really cool here, and I really like that, you know, splitting the head of V-Rex to make this a chest panel, which is really cool here, you know. But anyway, let me back them up and continue on here. But I also feel, and pretty much thanks to the Zenkai Tin Lance, this is giving me a Go Eugene vibe there. And the Kutzner toe is pretty much a nice addition to it. So again, nothing drastic of a change of this form here. And pretty much what you're getting here is pretty much just leftovers. And so anyway, I'm going to turn around just to give you a back view of the mecha. So like I said, nothing much of a change here. final thoughts. So I pretty much gave you all my input, all I feel about this guy and everything. But ZenKaijuOh is a fantastic mecha, and I love the Sentais he is based off of: Dragon Caesar, V-Rex, and he goes along with the other three so well. But my only gripe is the Hallow Cannons. But it is what it is, and the super modes of ZenKaiOh and TwoKaiOh are okay. They work. That's all it is to it. And so yes, friends, I 100% recommend him, as he goes along so well with the Sentai Hero Series vinyl figures. And overall, friends, these mechas of Zenkaiger are fun. Mainly this entire Zenkaiger toy line. So I pretty much recommend this whole entire line. So if you are a big fan of Zenkaiger, then go ahead and pick up ZenKaijuOh and pretty much everything of Zenkaiger. So all I gotta say is, friends, good luck and happy hunting. And so, friends, that is it for this review. Please check out my blog. Make sure, friends, you hit that bell when I upload a new video. And of course, my friends, this review on the Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger Cho Zenkai Gattaijuu DX ZenKaijuOh. I hope you enjoy. Well, my friends, I'm Eugene. I'm signing off good day. And my friends, I'll most assuredly see you next time. Bye, friends.